All right. So, market review today. Didn't trade, wasn't at the charts. I was at my job. Unfortunately, I had one day off. Um, I was supposed to have this entire week off. I only ended up getting quote unquote Monday off. Every other day I've been doing something. So, I'm going to be taking all of next week off. Hopefully, I'm able to be at the charts and I don't have any type of distractions. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. So let's look at price. Obviously, we know in hindsight, price just tanked today. But coming into the day knowing that we're tanking, where are we tanking from, right? That's what we should be asking ourselves. So here is kind of what I saw. I got to the chart around here. So the move has already gone. There's nothing I can do about it. Not even got to the chart. I just happened to get to my desk. I was like, yo, let me peek. At this point, I already knew I wasn't trading because too much time had already passed. So if I'm not on my chart by 9:40 for a 9:45 open, I usually don't trade. Um, 9:45 is the absolute latest I will get to the chart. But even on those days, I feel extremely rushed, and I don't like that feeling. So, anyways, so yeah, market review. So, what was price doing? If we look at overnight session, overnight starts. Okay, one of them. So this is London in here, right? Then we see reciprocal tariffs from China. Woo, we tanked, and we would expect to continue tanking from that moment. Moment China gets involved, this is trade war time, and we're going lower. So let's actually pull up opening. So 9:30 open here, and where I get to the chart usually it'll be 9:45, as I don't trade until 9:45. So I'll start looking at the chart pretty much intensely from this moment here. From here, what am I trading? Well, I know we're bearish. As of that moment, I don't have anything to trade off of. We have equal highs in here. We have a push down. Um, I would not. It's subjective how we look at this, but when we have something like this, usually take the whole one. I don't. Let me see how that looks on a 2 minute. Oops. Yeah, on the 2 minute, it's not very clean. The three maybe cleaner on the 3 minute. So 3 minute, I mean, you can see that's kind of where we want to close below that point. Obviously, didn't happen. So come back out. Oh, shoot, where are we? There we are. Cool. So yeah, that would have been the first indication. But we came back up. We swept internal liquidity again. This one swept internal, came back, swept internal again. So what I'm seeing the last 2 days is we're getting like double sweeps. So we'll have the initial sweep of liquidity, then we'll sweep it again. In here we have our FEG turn inverse. We would enter probably at the end of this candle, short, like so. Cover the candle. Target. Where are we targeting? Great question. Um, we have a couple of areas. One, previous low, 730 low. But how I like to do it is manipulation high to manipulation low, target to low, two, and there you go. This would have been a massive trade for me. A massive trade. Um, Especially in this market, you know. And yeah, I didn't take it because I wasn't at the chart. So it is what it is, I suppose, but it would have been nice. I'm gonna check to see if there's a 2 minute, something on the 2 minute here. Nah, nothing. Just very clean price action. But yeah, that's pretty much how you would have taken it. And I mean, you would have been in and out with 6R pretty quickly. How I would have done it, um, shoot, jeez, how would I have done it? Well, break even is gonna be this point for sure. I would have done the 50% at this point, without a doubt. This would have been my 50% point here. What is this at? It's about 2.5 hour. 2 hour, 50%. And then just let the rest run to down here. Whatever that would have been is kind of how I would have played it out. That would have been the trade idea for the day. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit better on it from next week hopefully. But that would have been a really good trade idea. Not sure. This one you probably could have done, but why do you want to buy in a selling market? Right? You already know that we're going straight down. Why would we want to buy from here up? That just doesn't make sense to me. Just leave it alone. In terms of 3 p.m., I don't even know if there's anything on the 3 p.m. That's 3:45. That's a bit late. So I go from 3 p.m. to 4 o'clock. Nada, nothing. Wouldn't be looking long. I'd only be looking short. And the only place you can go short from is really and truly this lower one. When this breaks, it's probably when you would look to go short, which would be here. 346. I mean, you could. This would be a pretty good entry actually. Entry have to cover the high here. 2 standard deviations. I don't think we hit that like at all. We gotta take that with a grain of salt because of the. Oh, we do hit it. Wow. 2 standard deviations. Hearts came right into it. I thought we would have missed it, but there you go. You hit it and you're out. So notice this 2 standard deviations works again 80% of the time. I probably showed it about 4 times. So probably the next time I show it, I'll probably lose. Um, but once you have that manipulation, you can pretty much expect to go to the 2, sometimes to the 4. If we look at this one, I don't know if we actually reached the 4 for the day. Let's see. No. No, not yet, but we're pretty damn close. Hold on. Just make sure this is on properly. So that does matter. We haven't reached it just yet. But oh, we did reach it. Wow, to the tick almost. Look at that. Wow. So yeah, it works. It works. It works. It works. I mean, it would have taken forever and a day to get there, but it works. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much the trade recap from today, and we'll see what next week presents. I also do think next week we're gonna probably continue going lower.